Yo, what's up, dudes? Welcome to Chris's Corner, the second installation, and you bet your ass this shit ain't gonna fucking stop. So, this is my corner, in my room, so this is my fucking shit, and so I'm gonna spit my fucking shit because, you know, this is what I do. I sit in my room, super lonely, all day, and so I talk to cameras. But, anyways, bruh, you know the wackest shit ever is fucking when people just don't even give a fuck about their own fucking health. I mean, it's something so fucking intrinsic, but yet people are very dissonant about their own health. I mean, to me, you know, currently at this point in my life, health is a very big topic. I want to be as healthy as I can because I'm starting to notice people around my ages are starting to see the effect of bad health. And I myself was seeing the effect of bad health even back, you know, at like 21 years old, at 18 years old, at 12 years old. Believe me, I was born with, or I don't know if I developed, I've just had it for so long, is eczema. I've always had scaly, nasty, dry skin. And you know what? The doctors just kind of told me more or less to put up with it. Instead of saying, wow, you know, that's a symptom of bad health. You should really work on your own health, and parents, you should work on your child's own health to get them into a strong place to where, you know, that they can be a healthy, happy person. Because let me tell you this factually right here, and this is something I very much had to learn firsthand, is health is so fucking essential to happiness. Like, it is literally the fucking foundation. You know, like, even though somebody who is a cancer patient and, you know, they got hella problems, hella symptoms here and there, they might, you know, grimace at you and be like, I'm happy, I'm living my best life. No, that ain't true. Just like a fat person. No, you ask them, hey, yo, you happy? They'd be like, oh my god, I'm so happy, I just ate 3 Snickers. You know, like, that ain't true happiness. You know, they wake up every single morning feeling like shit. And I used to do the same thing, wake up every single morning feeling like shit. And you do it so often, and nobody else says anything about how they're feeling or how, you know, they woke up feeling like shit, unless if it's a hangover. Then people totally brag about that shit. You know, they're wearing their sunglasses, they're like, yo dog, like, I drank so much, I'm just like so hungover. And it's like, why is that even something to be proud about? But yet people tote it like that. It's a self-destructive society, let's be fucking real. But yeah, it's just, people don't talk about health with each other. It's very strange, and when you try to talk to somebody about your health and try to talk to them about genuinely the problems that you're having or the benefits that you're seeing, two sides of the same coin, those conversations often are one-sided or difficult. The other person just doesn't even want to have it, kind of thing. But like, that blows my mind, is health is so intrinsic, inherent to every single one of us. Every single one of us has a quality of health. But yet, most of us don't ever want to really talk about our health, you know? And here's the issue is, most of us think that we are healthy. They figure that, oh, well, I'm not actively sick, coughing in bed, so therefore I must be healthy. That's not true. That's not true at all. You almost have to look at health like a ticking time bomb. Is, yeah, you can be fine right now to where, like, yes, you can get up, get out of bed, even though you feel like shit, and continue on your day and go to work and do what you have to do. Yes, but that doesn't mean you have good health just because you can do that. You can have very bad health and still do that, and very much there's discomfort and pain associated with that, but some people ignore it, or, you know, some people just choose to, ignore it, never address it. And that's the thing, is like, true health is rolling out of bed feeling fucking fabulous, feeling fucking great, you know, just like being aware of everything, feeling the energy of life. And I'll be honest, I'm not even there yet in my own health. I'm still very much climbing my own ladder. I'm still on my own journey, and I'm only at like mile marker 5, you know, out of honestly infinite. But that's the thing, is like, a lot of people are just so dissonant in their health. You know, like, I have my own father tell me, yeah, if I make it to 60 years old, I'll be happy. And I was like, what the fuck did you just say? He was just like, oh, if I make it to 60 years old and, you know, I can die at 60 or 61, you know, that's fine. And I'm like, bitch, did you just say that you're going to widow my mother in 2 to 3 years and you're okay with that? You don't. And that's the thing, is like, my own father, like, literally, he's not even conscious enough or aware enough to understand that if he dies at a young age, which, Merry Christmas, 60 is a young age to die, you know, that has a lot of impacts. Number one, that's the breadwinner of, you know, my family. And so my mom is going to have to figure out something to keep up with mortgage payments, you know, so it's a big financial thing. Don't forget all the cost of, you know, the funeral, burial, the flowers too for the funeral, and the meal afterwards. Like, dying is a very stupidly artificial and expensive process that I think a lot of people don't think about. Like, to die, you very much burden your loved ones and your immediate family pretty fucking hard. And if you don't believe me, go check out GoFundMes for literally funerals. People have to do GoFundMes for funerals. And so, like, when people make statements like, oh, I'm okay with dying at 60, or I had a kid I went to high school with tell me he wants to die at 55 from a heart attack. And I'm like, what? What the fuck? Like, is that actually, like, how you think and how you, like, go through your life? Is you're just counting the time down and you're like, yeah, heart attack will probably get me by then. You know, like, number one, you gotta watch out, because that is karma you are manifesting. If your mind and, you know, thought process is driving you that way, you're going to go that way. And that's also another thing, is people think dying is just such a clean and done thing. But they don't understand there's a process to get to dying. You don't just die like that and you're like, oh, yeah, I'm dead. There it is. No, there's a lot of pain and motherfucking suffering with dying. And I don't think a lot of people understand that. I got to witness my grandpa die back in 2018, you know, literally, I think it was the day after the Super Bowl. I got to witness him dying, and it was a very long thing. He had cancer. And the cancer never killed him. The chemo very much did. And I witnessed that. All 3 rounds of chemo that he did, the chemo just beat him down. I never saw him have any, you know, real negative side effects of cancer. But I sure as shit saw him have real negative side effects of the chemo that they were stuffing in him and the pills that they were jamming down his fucking throat. Man couldn't even stay awake at the dinner table. It was bad, you know, and that's what people don't understand, is he had years of having to take painkillers just to make it through his day. and having to eat pills, or thinking he had to eat pills in order to, be healthy. But really all they did was just dig him deeper, and then also make him nauseous and feel like shit anyways, zap his energy. And isn't it crazy when, my grandpa very much loves his family, because why the fuck wouldn't you if you're a grandpa? And, he doesn't even have the energy to listen to an entire story you're telling him. He literally would just and he would just fall asleep. Just like that, right in front of you. And you could be 5 feet away, speaking at the top of your voice, telling him a story that is actually interesting and might even involve, what my grandpa likes. But physically, that's what bad health does. It robs you of literally your time, your energy, your pleasure, your enjoyment, your happiness. Because keep in mind, when you're unhealthy, pain locks you into the body. Have you ever thought about that? I'll give an example. I recently just got really bad sunburnt. I mean, man, that shit is fucking peeling. Look at this shit. Oh my god. Yeah, anyways. And so I wanted to think about other things and do other things, but when your entire body is in pain, active pain, guess what you think about? You can't think about what you want. You think about the pain, and you are locked in your body. And that's an issue, because honestly, it's not very fun to spend an entire day, if not years, months, all that time just thinking about pain, thinking about negative things such as that, bad vibrations. That's not a good thing. And so, people really, when they say, oh, I'm cool with dying at 55, or I'm cool with dying at 60, or if I've had people, oh, I don't want to live longer than 80. I don't. They very much are being ignorant and unconscious to the realities of bad health, and then the eventual death. And then, even the consequences after your death that affect your loved ones, because you can fuck them over pretty hard, especially financially, if you just die. And also don't forget all of the medical expenses too that come with bad health and dying. Now, I'm a big fan of fuck everything medical and heal yourself and keep yourself healthy at home. Nobody had a personal doctor, millions of years ago, but people got around fine, kind of thing. But most people go the medical route, and that's the issue. It's heavily, highly expensive. And that's the fucking issue, is literally I've talked to stage 4 cancer patients who are $1 million in debt, and they still have stage 4 cancer. The medical community doesn't cure anything. If they cured anything, then they wouldn't be a multi-billion business, with new patients developing every day, with new patients coming out of the womb with leukemia and autoimmune disorders and shit like that. And so I don't know why people believe in the medical community when they have no solutions that even fucking work in the first place. But people still do that, and so you gotta keep in mind, if you're part of that mentality of thinking oh, if I have medical issues, the doctor's the only one that can help me, well, you better get out your fucking wallet, and then you better also take out your gold fillings, and you better take off your leg and give it to them so that they can sell it on the black market or some shit like that, because that shit is fucking expensive. But so bad health is not good. And let me hit you with this too, bruh, is bad health ain't attractive. You ever seen a really unhealthy motherfucker and heard anyone ever just go damn, they're sexy? No. bad health is not sexy. It's never been sexy. To be like a pale, nasty, fucked up skin, fucked up bowels, symptoms, coughing, wheezing, all that shit. Nobody thinks that's sexy. Nobody thinks that's sexy. So like, if I can't convince you that health is a good thing, just know that being healthy is sexy. You know, for anyone that truly believes that, you know, they're not gifted in the face and they're just an ugly motherfucker kind of thing, then be healthy. Be healthy. Because if you're an ugly motherfucker who's also unhealthy, Merry Christmas, you're fucking unattractive. But if you're an ugly motherfucker in the face, but yeah, you got a nice bod and you healthy as shit and you just got great atmosphere, great aromas coming off of you, because when you're healthy, you smell good too. You know, like, that's attractive. And so like, I don't like to talk about the ranking system of guys and girls because it's pretty shallow to limit each other to like being like, oh yeah, she's a 6, or like, oh my god, he's definitely a 7. You know, like shit like that. But put it this way, if you are a 5 and you know, you are just complete 5 in the face, nothing special, nothing bad about you kind of thing, if you are healthy as shit, then that moves you up to at least a 6 or something like that. And then at that point, you could pull a romantic partner, you know, like maybe even up into the 7s, 8 if you've got a great fucking personality, you know, kind of shit. And so like, being healthy is fucking great, you know, in the interpersonal kind of way, attraction, romance kind of thing. But people also don't understand that being healthy fucking feels good. It feels fucking great to get great fucking sleep consistently and not to be an insomniac who's like, oh, I can just never get any sleep. Well, Merry Christmas, your pineal gland is fucked up because that's the gland that controls your sleep. And you should fucking get that healthy so you can sleep. You know, and then wake up the next morning. You know, a lot of people who have, you know, parathyroid issues and adrenal issues, they wake up in the morning with depression, anxiety, like not good emotions to wake up out of bed, because you're gonna have trouble rolling out of bed, you know, if you're like, what's the point? Everything's stupid. It just hurts to exist, you know. And believe me, depression's very much a real thing. So like, please, if you have depression or anything like that, please clean up your glands by changing your diet to a healthy fucking diet, a species-specific raw diet. But yeah, I mean, just like being able to roll out of bed every single day and feel fucking great, look out the window and be like, god damn, I'm excited today, I'm fucking motivated today. And then when you do roll out of bed, you have flexibility, you have energy. Oh my god, the things that you can fucking do when you are healthy. When you're healthy, you don't need stimulants like fucking coffee or any other type of form of caffeine to, you know, do your day and to be running around a happy person, honestly. And that's the thing, people think being healthy is overrated. And it's like, how? Literally everything gets better when you get better. But yet people are so fucking unconscious, they can't get it through their head. Or, you know, because this is Chris's Corner, and we love talking real shit, and we love exposing fakes. Health is a great way to expose fucking fake people. I kid you not. Like, for real. Because, you know, everybody's trying to put out this image that they're perfect. Because everybody's fake. Let's be honest. 99%, if not more, of people are fake on some level. And so therefore they're trying to hold on to this perfect image. not being the real themselves and accepting who they are for who they are and what they've gone through in life. They're trying to put out this image. So I will literally have people, like I've had a morbidly obese bipolar woman tell me she's perfectly healthy and she is happy with her health. I've also had, like raging alcoholics in their 20s who are hungover as fuck and have only essentially eaten beer, liquor, and hot dogs for the past 2 days. And, they're complaining about pain. And when I talk to them, I'm like, yo, dog, if you do this and this, you can help yourself out. They're like, no, dude, I'm perfectly healthy. And I'm like, what? And so that's something funny because, like me, once again, I'm a motherfucking real one. I'm gonna tell you straight up, I'm not as healthy as I should be right now. In fact, I'm just on the road to getting healthier, and I very much consider myself not healthy. I'm way better than I was when I was 21, but I'm still not where I want to be. And probably in 5 years, I'll be closer to where I want to be. But realistically, to get to the perfect God-level vibration of health, dude, that's like 7 to 10 years of like really digging into your health and detoxifying. And so like the fact that I know that I've put in a lot of time into my health, and then I'll have motherfuckers that literally say, oh, I eat a balanced diet, which essentially means pizza, alcohol, chicken wings, cheese, ice cream, any other artificial man-made food that is horribly acidic in its chemistry, and they're telling me they're healthy when I'm over here and I'm like literally like trying my hardest to be healthier and to gain health as fast as I can and as best as I can, and they're telling me they're healthy, and I'm like, no. But these are also the people that say, oh, I have a balanced diet. Those are the same people that say, oh, I'm cool with dying at 60. I'm cool. I don't want to live longer than 80. Those are the same fucking people. They will tell you that they are healthy, but yet they will also tell you that they're ready to die. Which, number one, they're not ready to die. They've never actually conceptualized what death really fucking is, nor have they put in any type of thought into the afterlife and everything like that and how life actually moves and, all the consequences and shit like that. Just very unconscious people. But that's the society. This society really has no fucking idea what health is. And so that's why people are so ignorant when they claim, oh, I have perfect health, I have good health. You can look great on the outside, you can have abs, like I'm telling you, models look great, but guess what? Those models on the inside probably have plaqued up guts and really fucking bad glands, to be very honest. Because internal health, it does manifest to external health to where you can see certain things, but a lot of things, we don't notice. The irises are a great way to see internal health. They're like a window straight in. And if you look up iridology, which is a proven fucking science, and it fucking works. I've looked at my eyes and I'm just like, oh my God, there's my skin issues. There's my family's alcoholism. Oh, my kidneys and adrenals are down. That makes so much sense. That would cause the skin problems. And you can see all of that in your irises. I've also got a gut ring. I'm still cleaning out my gut. And it's been 5 months of, a fruit-based diet, essentially. And I'm still working, man. So, like, your health is very fucking important. And a lot of people just really take a backseat to their health and just say, it is what it is. Or they lie to themselves, or they just don't even want to talk about it. That's another thing, is a lot of people they might be somewhat aware that they're not in the best health and they could be doing better, but they also say like, oh, it's gonna be hard. Oh, I'm gonna have to make sacrifices that I'm not gonna like to make, and oh, it's gonna take so long, and oh, you know, kind of thing like that. And when you look at the issue like that and you're kind of building it up to be a mountain and you're just like, oh, I'll never get there, you know, they're more or less thinking that like they gotta do it real quick as fast as they can so that they can just get it done. But really, if you want to better your health, you gotta understand it is a lifelong decision. It's not some trendy fucking diet that you do for 2 months and then you're good for a few years, and then, you know, you gotta do it for another 2 months after a few years, but whatever, we'll get through it. No, it's you are changing diet, you are changing lifestyle, and those changes are going to be present in your daily life for the rest of your life. It can sound like a big commitment. That can sound very scary. And I'll be very honest, when you make changes like that, you are going to go through changes. Changes up here, changes in here, and changes out there too. When you are pursuing health, you're going to notice the unhealthy areas of your life, and that includes the unhealthy people of your life. And so you might start cutting out people because you're like, damn it, when I hang out with Sarah and Philippe, all they fucking do is drink beer and eat ice cream. And I'm trying to be healthy, but whenever I hang out with them, that's all we do, and that's all they want to do. So therefore, you gotta cut them out. You gotta cut them out. And it's honestly kind of funny because when you get healthier and you start eating highly energetic foods, the raw foods, your consciousness just naturally expands. And you could argue that's almost roughly like intelligence, kind of like you get smarter. But like really your awareness just expands and you become aware of so many different things and aspects and systems and networks that are going on, to the point you almost get frustrated that no one else is seeing the shit. Even though they might be actively participating in the system, the network, or whatever, you could talk to them and they have no idea. And so, like, you'll also find that the road to being healthy can be very lonely. The majority of this nation and the majority of this world are not healthy people. We're seeing diseases at younger and younger and younger ages. The diseases that are affecting our grandparents and our parents, you know, in their older age, we're now seeing in our teens and our 20-somethings and our 30-somethings. I mean, like, literally, I'm having a coworker who's only like 25 come up to me and be like, I got blood in my urine. You know, I got protein in my urine. It hurts to pee. I got another homie who's just like, oh dude, my roommate, he has to take Lipitor now because he's got high blood pressure. And I'm like, how old is he? Oh, he's 26. I'm like, what the fuck? And then, you know, like, I got other homies with real fucked up bowels, like Crohn's disease and kind of shit like that, IBS. My brother has had IBS since grade school, since 8th grade, from what I can remember, and he hasn't done anything about it. He's the type of dude to claim perfect health, but yet he still has unpredictable diarrhea every single day of his life, and it's painful. But that's the thing, is he's not willing to give up the bad health. Sorry, I have to burp. He's suffered with like these IBS things for so fucking long, but he's not changing any of his lifestyle or diet to work with it. He's just accepting it. He's accepting the illness, he's accepting the bad health, he's accepting the discomfort, the disease, the pain, the suffering that comes with IBS, kind of thing. And that's the thing, is most people accept the hand that's being dealt to them, instead of being like, wow, this is a shitty hand, I'm gonna try my best to make a better. Sorry, I just drank a lot of watermelon juice. I'm gonna actually try to better myself, get to a better place. A lot of people who are fake, they stick themselves and they say, I'm here, I'm stuck, whatever. I'm still going to put out the image like I'm not, but yet, implicitly, they know the truth. And you have to give up the sickness in order to get better. You do have to make sacrifices for better health. But here's the great part is, the sacrifices are good sacrifices. Now that doesn't mean that sacrifices aren't hard to make, because they very much are, but when you make those sacrifices, you're going to come out better. You're going to be happy that you came out better. You're going to see the benefits. Like my own dad, he has to get surgery once to twice a year to clean out his arteries around his heart, because they're so clogged up with bullshit that he eats. He eats burgers every single day. And his cardiologist is like, Ed, stop eating burgers. And his son, me, is like, Dad, please stop eating burgers. You're killing yourself. Well, guess what? He still eats burgers every single day. And, now his shoulders are going. His back already went, but now it's just getting worse. He's getting gout on the fucking knees. His hair is thinning. He's looking old as shit. His skin is going to shit too, which it never was good in the first place. I.e., probably why I had eczema is probably because that motherfucker didn't have great skin to begin with either. Kind of thing. And so it's just giving up, shedding these self-destructive, these immature, habits and food choices. I mean, all you have to do is get rid of them. And then the benefit is going to outweigh keeping them. That's something that I noticed is, and so get this, currently in my, position of health, I can get healthier, but I'm in the point to where I'm totally fucking over eating nuts and eating bread. Because let me tell you what is, I love the taste of nuts. Peanut butter, oh, that shit is delicious. Kind of shit like that. But I realized something. The second I eat nuts, my mouth hurts. Then I also have mucus in my throat. And then after that, I also notice that when I do fart, my farts smell really bad. So now I know that nuts make my gut feel really nasty and stinky, honestly. And it also causes canker sores in my mouth. And when I eat bread, the starches, well, guess what? That's acid ash forming too, just like the protein in the nuts. And Merry Christmas, it gives me a shit ton of gas, and it makes me fucking bloated all the time. And I don't like fucking being bloated, because Merry Christmas, when you have your clothes off, especially when you're, trying to have sexy time with a girl, and you're fucking bloated as shit, doesn't make me feel good, and I doubt she likes my bloated little gut kind of thing. And you could argue that's an insecurity and whatever, yada yada, but I'm gonna be real, it has health effects, and it has negative health effects, and you can very much view those things. And so now, I used to love eating nuts and, starches like breads, but now I'm just nah, fuck that shit. I feel too good to do that to myself. Eating nuts and breads now, to me, feels like self-sabotage, because it fucking is. Because the second I eat it, I feel like shit. And then for the next day, while it's still in my system before I fucking shit it out, I still feel like shit. And I'm like, God damn it, why did I do that? I just fucking screwed myself over for the next 24 hours. Like, fucking god damn it. So, like, you do have to make sacrifices. You know, to have good health, you have to give up the sickness. You have to give up the self-destructive behaviors that you're having and the self-destructive foods associated with that. But, like, that's a great thing is when you're climbing this mountain to health, don't think that you only feel good once you're at the top of that mountain, dude. No. Every little step you take up that mountain, you feel incrementally better. And that's the cool and exciting part about better health is really it's self-motivating because you find you have, oh my God, I have more energy than I did last week. Oh my God, my skin is clearer than last week. Oh my God, my shits are better than last week. And you get excited. You're like, oh my God, I just want to keep on taking this up and up. My consciousness is fucking growing. My vibrations, my karma is getting better. That's a big thing I have found with healthy eating and healthy lifestyle choices. It's good karma. That shit comes back to you and you're gonna be like, manifesting good karma and scratching your head like, how the fuck did that happen? Great shit never happens to me. It's always bad shit that happens to me and I have to deal with problems. But now it's just opportunity, gift, present, surprise, opportunity in my life. It's fucking great, dude. So please, choose the best form of self-love and give yourself the gift of health, man. Love yourself enough to be like, yo, body, I fucking got you. You and me, we're here to the end. I can't fucking leave you. You're motherfucking stuck to me. Kind of shit like that. So I'ma fucking love you. I'ma fucking take care of you because you take care of me. This body allows you to do so many fucking things in this world and to live such a fucking great life, dude. Why not make your body your best friend and you don't treat your best friend shitty? And here's the best part is when you treat your best friend good, your best friend treats you good. So please, like, if you need help getting healthy, DM me, hit me up. My Instagram, @x_Ankilla. Hit me up. I will explain anything you want. Just know this, I can't do the work for you. I cannot make sacrifices for you. I can give you information to help you put in work and to work smarter, because that's the one thing is me on my journey, because I'm pretty much my own OG on this and I've had to figure out everything. Actually, shout out to Morgan Kirby, she really helped me. Another shout out to her, she's a G. But like, for real, I'm learning as I go and I make mistakes and I do have to take a few steps back before I can move on forward. And that's the funny, nice thing is sometimes you do have to honeymoon with a bad habit before you kick it to move to higher things, you know, and have that last slice of vegan pizza and you're like, and then you're just like, wait, actually this is kind of shitty tasting. Doesn't really have that much flavor. Oh man, and it makes me feel like shit. Oh man. And then, you know, that allows you to move on, is that little, like, you took a step back and then you realized that that step back was shitty, and so therefore you took 2 steps forward because you're like, nah, I'm done with that. I'm fucking done with that. And so please, choose yourself. Everything in your life will get fucking better when you are in good health. There's no way that it can't. Even if the world, you know, falls down on you, as long as you got good health, that's better than having the world fall down on you and you have bad health. So think about that. Your health is so inherent, so intrinsic. It is 24/7. You cannot get away from it. Be real with yourself. Show yourself love. Accept where you are. So just like accept where you are in your own journey. Like, that's totally a cool thing. Nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. I'm not where I want to be. I still consider myself unhealthy, but I'm getting there. You just have to admit, I have these issues. I have these diseases. I have these symptoms. They cause me pain. They cause me suffering. They do not make me happy. And I'm not going to blame myself for getting myself in this situation. I'm only going to blame myself if I don't get myself out of this situation. And that's a very big thing you gotta understand is when you are healthy, you have to be real with yourself. There ain't no lying about it. Because if you're still having symptoms and issues, you're still having symptoms and issues and you're still suffering in pain. So, like, please be real with yourself. Show yourself real love. If you need help, please fucking reach out to me. I'll fucking help you. I fucking promise. But I can't do the work for you. I cannot think for you. I cannot do the physical work. I cannot eat for you. I cannot get out to be active for you. You have to do it. And I can't make sacrifices for you either. I can make suggestions and be like, yeah, maybe drinking yourself blackout like every weekend is like maybe a bad idea. You know, like I'll make those suggestions, but like I'm not the one that's going to like be around you 24/7 to slap that bottle out of your hand. You got to make the active decisions right now. And so look into the 21-day theory about forming habits. They say it takes about 21 days to form a new habit. It's not necessarily true. Those days also kind of vary and everything, but it has a principle behind it. And the principle behind that is that you need to do it now. You need to make the active decision now, kind of thing. You can't say, oh, I'll do it later, because you will break that habit. Habits are continual, and you need to look at your health as a habit for life. It is a lifestyle. It is for now until the day you die in hopefully 100 years. You know, kind of thing like that. And once you see it like that, and you make active decisions now, not later, now, every single day in the present, you are making good decisions that are facilitating your health and your goals, you will form habits. Now, this is what I say. For the first 21 days, balls to the wall. Go fucking hard. Really beat in that habit. After the 21 days, guess what? It's not over. But you're going to be so accustomed to having it part of your day, it's going to become easier. So, like, stick it out for the 21 days to where you learn how to put it into your routine, and then after the 21 days, don't just drop it out of your routine, keep it in your routine, make that active decision. So please, choose your own fucking health, please. Like, I chose mine, and it fucking feels great, and it's only feeling better every single time. Literally, like, you could not pay me $1 million to go back down to a standard American fucking diet. That shit would literally be so fucking painful, and I would suffer so fucking much. You try to make me eat a fucking piece of cheese pizza right now, dog? No thank you. That shit would wreck me, and I mean that very honestly. I drank a cup of coffee because I was like, you know, I haven't had one in a long time. I'll do it. That shit fucking wrecked me and put me into like paralyzing cramps for like 2 hours until my roommate hit me with an oregano tincture and like 200, 300 milligrams of CBD, medical grade kind of shit. So like, I'm telling you, this shit is good. When you got good health, you see the benefits, you feel the benefits every single day in every single thing you do, including your mental space up here too. You see benefits of physical health in mental health very much. And it's easier to stay positive. It's easier to smile at life. It's easier to smile at the bad things in life when you're healthy as fuck. Because health is at the foundation of all happiness. And it's fucking great, dude. So like, I'm gonna end it there. Keep it nice and somewhat short. I don't know, probably another 45-minute video, but fuck that shit. This is Chris's Corner. We keeping it real, and we motherfucking